Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you another video. All right, so the score is 67-51. The Lakers are down at the half to the Orlando Magic in Orlando. And honestly, we haven't been able to keep them off the offensive glass, man. They have 11 to our 1. We got to keep the Wagners, Batazde, and Cole Anthony off the offensive glass. They're just chewing up offensive rebounds. One of the reasons is because, honestly, our coach is going small, man. I keep saying we would really benefit from putting Castleton on the floor. He would put it into a lot of that. And he would make sure that we get some offensive boards on the other side because that's what he does. But we really aren't doing it. You know, you put Braun and AD down there, and then you got like Austin Reeves, Cam Reddish, and Max Christie. That's not going to cut it against the size that they have on the floor down there. When you talk about Batazde, Wagner, Banchero, Black, they're close to 7 feet, all four of those dudes. And then you talk about Mo Wagner coming off the bench. Again, another close to 7-footer, they all 6'10 or above. So it's like, I told y'all, Anthony Black, if they play this dude, he's going to be a problem. Plus 21, he hasn't missed a shot, and mostly his gift is defense. He's one of the best on-ball defenders in the league, and he's huge, and he's fast as hell, so he can guard anybody at pretty much any size. You put your little tiny guard on him, you can keep up with him, and he's too long for him to short and too tall for him to score over. So he's giving problems to us in some major ways. And one of the things that we benefited from against Orlando in the last game was the fact that Paolo Banchero started the game in foul trouble. You know, they had foul trouble in key areas. So what you also have going on at the same time is, because they've removed Wendell Carter Jr. because he has the broken finger, now you're bringing in Batazde, as we've already mentioned. Batazde is a defender, shot blocker, rebounder. So it's like you got defensive players all over the floor with length and height that's just bigger than us. So that's really what you're running into. As I said about our team, when you remove certain players from the lineup, it can potentially make you better because the strengths of the players that you otherwise don't use gets put on the floor, and that can create a dynamic that actually benefits you. That's what's happening with the Orlando Magic. Batazde and having to use Anthony Black is making them a significantly more dangerous basketball team because Black is that talented of a defender and that huge of a player. So now you got like a point guard, shooting guard combination who's almost 7 feet down there, on top of Wagner, who's almost 7 feet, as I've already said, everybody else who's huge. So that's really what Orlando's about. That's one of the reasons why I really like their roster. It's because they're so massive. So the matchups don't work for us right now. We just don't have the matchups, man. We really do need to try to keep Wood on the floor. I saw what he was doing. He was doing some good things. Anthony Davis and the calls on top of that. We're not really getting the calls because they have those defenders on the floor. We have 11 turnovers to their 9. So when you turn the ball over 11 times and then you're giving up 11 second chance opportunities, and the other team's shooting better from behind the arc than you are, and they're shooting at like 46% from behind the arc, which is above their average right now. It's tough, man. They're benefiting from the confidence of being at home. And they really are a very talented basketball team, even when they remove certain players, just like we are. So it's tough, man. You start seeing the upside of an Orlando Magic team. And when guys start clicking at the same time, Franz Wagner going crazy, Mo Wagner shooting at a very high percentage on top of the offensive rebounds, you're just seeing us actually getting outbeat. We're just getting outplayed out there. You know, Braun's doing his best, but we need that weak side to be strong. Braun is going to have to play weak side defense in situations, and this is not happening. You know, a guy will... Max Christie will try to, defend a guy all the way to the rim, but after that, who's the last line? You know, so AD's going to have to do that, and coach is going to have to find a way to create an answer for that. So we got to stop turning the ball over. Part of that is not even our fault. We're being forced into turnovers by good defensive players, just like against the Clipper game in the first half. So this game kind of does remind me of the Clipper game in the sense that the first half we were getting beat up because the other team was putting defense on us that was very difficult for us to manage. Hopefully this game will continue like the Clipper game, and we'll figure out in the second half, come back and win it. But we are getting outplayed again. And we do tend to start games slow with this basketball team this season. So, yeah, this is a bad one, man. This is a bad start. This is a bad start. The Los Angeles Lakers got to figure out their size issues. They got to adjust to the fantastic defense of some of these wings that have size on us. And we got to figure out our Wagner problem, because it is a problem. And Banchero's not getting any worse. Obviously, his confidence is high at home. So, yeah, this is a nightmare, man. I'm not having a good time watching this one. I know we're short a lot of people. Definitely some help, some guys who could help us rebound. But we need the guys that are out there to crash the damn glass. And we need our coach not to leave them with 4 smaller players and Anthony Davis. You put Bron and AD in the front court against certain matchups, and you're just not going to have enough because they're going to have bigs that can rival that and bring out the forward in Bron, meaning small forward in Bron. So that's what I'm seeing out there. He's playing well on the offensive end. He's shooting shots, but defensively, I need a last line of defense player at the 4 spot against this team. It can't just be Anthony Davis and LeBron James in the front court. The complaints I had about them last year is that you don't have one real solid rim protector down there when you do that. This year we have been able to get away with it. I need more Christian Wood down there and move Bron to the 3. So that's really my point of view, man. I don't think Darvin Ham gets it. Those dudes are huge out there, man. They're huge. You got Austin Reeves trying to guard Paolo Banchero? No, bro. Look at his size and weight. Take a look at the depth chart there and click on his bio, see how heavy that dude is. Click on Wagner's bio, see how heavy he is. You know what I'm saying? Look at Bataze, all damn 7 feet, fam. And Anthony Black makes him even huge, much more huge. So what are you going to do? Okay? You can't get away with running smaller guys out there. This little Austin Reeves, Mike Christie, Cam Reddish crap is going to get your butt whooped. If you don't put some bigs on that floor, if you don't get Jackson Hayes in this damn game, fam, BDL 44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.